Hey everyone, my name's Solo and this is my solo playthrough on Call of Duty DMZ for the M13B. So this is the M13B here. You unlock it by killing a scientist in DMZ. It's pretty difficult if you're doing it on your own, but you can watch my playthrough here and I'll show you how I done it on my own solo. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to show you the weapon that I'm going in with. I'm going to be choosing the M4. So the M4 I feel is a good weapon to use because it's a fairly all-round weapon. So I'm going to keep a silencer on this because I don't want any other people that go into the area to know that I'm there. Also, I'm going to take this grip off the gun itself because I want to make room for a magazine. So I'm going to go for a 60 round magazine. That's the magazine's vital, because these enemies in this area have a lot of shielding. So you want to dump in as many rounds as you can into those enemy players. So when we go into DMZ, we're going to try and go as quick as possible to the area where the scientist is. So as soon as you jump in, we're going to try and look at our map straight away. When we actually loaded in this one, we were still parachuting. As you can see here, it's like we're still parachuting from the sky. It's a bit of a bug, but we look on our map there. We know that the area for the radiation is over this way. So we're just going to jump right in. Also, when I load in, you notice my gun's not out. That's pretty weird. And there it is. It comes back in. So we're going to take out some of the AI here. Progress through into the radiation area. So what I like to tend to do is just sweep the area. Make sure I'm not going to get shot by any AI. Looting for the plates and ammunition. And also I've come in without a secondary gun. I'm just going to grab that just to make sure that I'm covered if I run out of ammo in my primary. So I'm just going to check the area as we go through, make sure there's no more AI around. Sweep the area, make sure everything's clear, always watch your sides. Let's go into this building here. We're going to try and find some plates because we don't want to go in without no armor. So yeah, before you get there, try and loot up as much as you can. Find some armor plates, find anything you can use such as munitions boxes, any gas masks. Gas masks are vital in the radiation zone. There's going to be situations where you're going to be stuck, and if you don't use the strat that I sort of use, you may find yourself in a bit of a pinch when you actually get involved in some of the action inside that radiation. So we're going to beeline straight over to the radiation zone. Always make sure you check before you get to that area, because you want to listen out for shots. You want to see if the AI is engaging in anyone, because at the moment when you first arrive, the AI should be non-active. They should be just patrolling. So I'm just going to make my way over. I'm just going to try and move to cover each time because I don't want to get caught by any players that may be around the area. And we're going to try and assess this situation here. So there's a building here with some high ground. So we're going to go into this building. It's outside the zone, so we can go in. We'll have a little loot around, see if we can find any plates, etc. And this is vital because you want to scope out the area. You want to listen to any shots. You want to make sure that you can take out any enemies before you actually go into the area. So we're right on the corner of the radiation here. We're just going to have a little look over and see if we can see any AI, any players. Seems pretty quiet right now. And we find a group here. We find a little squadron of enemy players patrolling the street. So this is going to be a good thing. This is our start up. So this is where we're going to get our first start on the loot that we're going to need to actually infiltrate this radiation zone. Because when you use gas masks in this game, the gas masks in your backpack will automatically go onto your player without you having to equip them yourself. So your strategy for this, and it's probably the most important, is to make sure you stock up on gas masks in your backpack, because those are vital for you not to start choking in the gas. So I'm just going to have a little sweep around. There's no more shots. Can't see any more AI. A little radio, but I think that's one of the AI radios on the floor. So here we go. We've got gas masks. We stocked on another one there.
Ultra One, you can locate cash
little
reward
UAV.
contracts
There's
on
no more
your
enemies
TAC
close
map.
by. So we're going to push up to the little squadron that we just killed. We're going to take all these gas
Ultra One, the
masks,
chemist
take some
is
plates.
approaching your area. Stay
We've
alert.
just been alerted that the chemist is nearby. Right, so we got another plate. We're going to swap that out for the bottle because we don't need it. We ain't here for cash or any goods. Another high point. So we see another building here. We're going to go up to the top. And we're going to try and get a height advantage and assess the area and see what we've got to work with. So if you've not got no height advantage, I suggest try and scoping around the zone itself. Trying to get a situation on who's where and what to actually shoot. So we see the scientists over here. So we're going to go and shoot this because then they'll all disperse. So with all these guys dispersing, it enables you to pick them off as you go around the area itself. Let's try and weaken some of these AI because as the scientists are guarded by a very strong AI, and you notice them, they're in like a blue outfit, and these guys have a lot of armor. One thing to be very cautious about is when you lift your gas mask up, you come out of ADS, and so you notice in this gameplay that happens to me quite a lot, and it gets me in a few little sticky situations every now and then. So we're just having a look around. No AI down there. And the good thing about the suppressor is I'm not sure if it actually dampens your shots to other AI approaching you. So we're going to make our way over. Try and push towards the scientist. See what we're working with here. As you can see, we're getting shot from the left at the center of the monument over here. Try and take a few of these guys out. Bouncing all over the place. Right, so we hear AI behind us, so we're pushing back. See what we're working with. A lot of enemies just pulled up. Try and weaken their shields. See my ammo's getting low now on the bottom right.
Operator secured a weapons case.
So we're gonna try and get into some cover. Try and jump this wall. I should have waited to put a plate on until I got over here, really.
Stay sharp.
Right, so we're putting a plate on. We've got our secondary weapon. It's got a few rounds in it. So let's get our armor up to three plates. We're low ammo. We'll just shoot these 3 bullets in. Secondary. Take out a few on our right. So he's pushing over on the right. He's weak. Let's push over. Oh. Right, no ammo. Right, he's staying there. We're in cover. Let's get our ammo box out. He's not pushing. Try and get his gas mask. And another gas mask. Oh, I stimmed by accident there. Right, we got shot. No one's behind us. I'm also trying to listen out for shots from any other direction that's not at me, because you want to be on alert for other enemy players as well. And you do notice there was one enemy player that ended up being in this piece of footage, and that was because I heard shots being pushed by the hill, and the AI was shooting over that area. So you also got to be aware of the AI. As you can see, the gas mask messed me up there. Oh Jesus, 2 guys. Right, he's down. Let's reload. Grab the plates. Any gas masks? Another gas mask. So you always want to keep stocking up on these gas masks, because you're always burning through gas masks. So as you kill enemy players, you want to try and make it so you're sweeping through them, picking up their loot, and then progressing on to the next lot. So once again, we're going to have a look over to the center, because that's where we was getting shot from before. And then we're going to get the high ground again. Very vital. Just keep trying to push the high ground. Don't go straight heads first into the situations. You want to just assess
you're entering a
and
denied
progress.
area. Stay alert.
It's a good little motto there. Assess and progress. So we've got the icon here that the scientist is here. Let's have a little look around. Shots from the center again as we was getting shot from below.
Ultra One, enemy operators have extracted a weapons case.
Finish off these last few enemies. Right, we're getting shot from right below us. You can see the lasers pointing up. So we've got a couple Molotovs. We'll try and throw these down. Managed to get one right there. But we got shot from behind us. So this is where I got shot from. So I don't know if there was people behind me here. But I just had that in the back of my mind just to make sure that there was to keep an eye on the shots behind me. So you see, you just pick them off one by one. They're always going to try and push towards you or shoot you from afar. So you want to try and just take them all out. Notice there's no more AI over there.
Ultra One, that's a denied area. Enemy presence will be high.
Jump up here. Let's have a look around. See
Ultra
movement
One,
now. Take the
activity is
enemy out.
increasing near your location. Stay
There's
alert.
another shot over here somewhere. Not entirely sure where it comes from. Here we go. We nearly die here. We nearly die here. And that's just from a simple parachute down. Take another gas mask. And we can hear some loot boxes in the truck behind us. And there's one there. Let's have a little look in here. Are we getting shot at? Finish him off. Another shot. Okay, we see a backpack in there, but we're getting shot at. Managed to shoot his helmet off there. So there's an enemy coming down. I thought this was the player at first. It scared the hell out of me. So we're getting shot here. We're going to push up towards the wall. Get our cover. Finish the enemy off. And we're going to push out of the zone to get some more cover. See, I don't know if that was a player that runs past me there. So I'm always on alert. Looking around. Make sure you don't get too comfortable. There's a lot of enemy AI around this area. So you do have to strategically push through. Another enemy gone. And always bear in mind, you got to keep an eye on your ammo as well. Oh, Jesus. I should have swapped scopes then to closer range, but a couple more gas masks. So I would suggest bringing in munitions box as your field upgrade, because it comes in handy like earlier. There is a buy station luckily in this zone. Right, I shouldn't get the decoy grenades. Let's get the stims, because if you ever run out of plates or gas masks, stims are another good thing to hold. So let's grab this backpack. So yeah, stims are good to hold because they can bring your health up when you run out of gas mask or shields. So we've got a self-revive there. Always good in a pinch. Another gas mask, plates and a gas mask. As you can see, got a bigger backpack now. Try and get these gas masks all stocked up. So we're going to push the cover from cover. Make sure we're not going to get shot by AI. Always good to push into different cover because AI will shoot you across the streets and stuff. So it gives you an indication on where you're going to get shot from. So I hear shots over here. So there was a player that just pushed up over that bridge by the sound of it, and he started shooting at enemies. See, that's one of the guys in the blue suits. Literally took a whole clip to kill him, even though I missed a few. Probably missed about 10 rounds on him, but these guys are very strong. And they're dotted around the scientist. So I'm looking over here because the AI there shooting. So I know there's a player around here somewhere. So I'm just going to wrap around. So as you can tell, I've pretty much done a loop of where I started from. And the scientist has run around. So we're going to go and sweep the rest of this area. See what we can find. See if we can gather any more plates, any more gas masks. And we're slowly reducing the risk of us getting shot down by AI. Because if you end up just going heads first, all these AI will swarm in on you. As you can see, there the gas mask messed me up. So you got to be careful at all times to make sure you're fully plated. Make sure you got spare plates and gas masks, because you're going to be in here for quite some time. Alright, let's grab some more ammo. Right, we can hear enemies. I see a UAV. There should be one on our left. And there should be one on our right. Car blows up. There we go. He was on last stand. So we're looking over that area still. Because we're still keeping our wits about us that there's another enemy player here. Gas mask messed us up again. As you can see, you got to keep these gas masks because you burn through so many of them. So every enemy you kill, make sure you try and get their gas masks. Right, so we can see that we got a UAV tower up here. So we're going to try and ping this UAV tower, see if we can get some more intel on where the actual scientist is and how many more AI are around us, so we know what we're working with. Be more tactical when you do this solo. Just make sure you're watching your corners, making sure you know where your shots are going. We just see we've got 2 enemies here. More ammo and gas mask down there for us. Have a little look around. Can't see no enemy players or hear any shots over that way. Right, let's grab this gas mask. So as you can see, this is pretty much the strat really, is gas masks and ammo. There's a scientist. Put a few more shots in on him. Weakened him up. The recoil on this gun is actually hideous, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's reload. Let's push over to the center because our UAV is telling us there's only a scientist over this location. it is. Get some more shots in on him. He dashes to the left. We're getting shots at us. Let's grab a munitions box because our ammo is low. Look at that, he's taking plates of us right there. So we always play it up, even though we've got low ammo, but defense is better than the offense at this moment because we're getting ticked by the gas. Right, so we've got an AI on our bridge and the scientist over here. So we're just going to try and weaken the scientist. Try and throw some mollies at him. See if that gets his attention. He's sitting there behind there. There he is, he pushes around. So I hear shots from a distance, and I can hear enemy AIs engaging with someone here. So I try and push back a little bit, make sure I've got enough gas masks, and then we're going to push over here. And here I see a few shots in the distance. I'm going to push up and have a look. There he is. There's a guy up on the hill shooting
Ultra
down.
One, UAV is bingo fuel and RTB.
He tries to run off. We down him. As you can see, more AIs coming in because of the enemy player over there. Boom. Sorry, suspect. I killed him. I killed you. I'm sorry. And the scientist is here. Bing bong, we killed him. So after all that weakening, we managed to finally kill him.
Ultra One,
Get his gas mask. And there we go.
Nice
We've got the
work.
M13B. Right, let's go over to this corner here. Bit safe. And we're going to find our extraction point. So I didn't want to go to the one close to the city. I wanted to try and go further out. Because, you know, the city tends to bring a lot more people in for loot and such. So we're going to try and go to the outskirts, where there's hopefully going to be less people. So as you can see, the AI is still trying to shoot at us. There's a few more AI that just come in. And we're just going to watch our corners now. Basically try and get to this extraction point without getting shot. So we're going to make sure we're all reloaded on both guns now, because we've got the ammo and we're not going to start burning for it, you know. So try and keep to the walls. We want to keep nice and tight to these walls. You don't want to stand out too much if anyone's close. So we can hear a chopper coming in behind us. So that's more enemy reinforcements over there. So that sometimes indicate that there's players around you if AI start parachuting in. Just checking down our long stretch down that road. Seems to be clear. We're getting closer to extraction. So there's no one over there. No shots. We can't hear anything. So audio's another good point in this. You want to make sure that you aren't hearing any shots or kill streaks being called in. And try and make your way over. So I'm going to try and go through this river here. I feel like that's going to be the best way to get out. You know, we can dive under the water, go over to the other side where we need to be without exposing ourselves too much over a bridge or anything. So diving's a good way to mobilize somewhere without, you know, causing too much alertness to other players. So we're slowly losing breath, but we're out. Just checking. As soon as we get out, check. Get to the cover. Have a little look around any places where we might get sniped. And take cover in the bush. Let's have a little look. Right, so we can hear AI shooting. Enemies. There's a car just pulled up. So as you can see on your minimap as well, make sure you're alert on your minimap because vehicles do stand out on the minimap. So we're going to have a little peek around here. Right, so we've got enemy players here. There seems to be multiple shots. And this is a good thing as well. You want to pick your fights. You don't want to just run in and start shooting anyone that's moving because you're in a vulnerable situation right now. You're on your own. You want to play it slow. You can extract straight after. So even if these people do extract, you know you can still call the chopper back in. So the chopper's coming in for these guys. We're going to let them go out. And then we're going to call the chopper in straight after. Try and take cover somewhere that's quite obvious. You know, if you sit in these bushes, it's kind of hard for someone to come and pick you out in these. So we can hear shots over here somewhere. So we look back over to where we come from, make sure we don't get flanked from behind. Or we don't get surprise attacks. We'll push up a little bit. Chopper seems to be moving. Try and find any plates. Take cover in here. Make sure you shut your doors behind you. Because you don't want any other enemy players indicated that you're in that area. Right, so their choppers took off. We can still hear some activity behind us, so we need to make sure that we're aware of of anything behind us. So they've taken off. Right, now we can hear a vehicle behind us with a LMG on the top. So we just want to go and have a look. Enemy players over there probably. Chopper's landing over there with more AI reinforcements. So we're going to run straight to extraction, call in the chopper, try and get that chopper coming in ASAP because these guys may extract. Once again, we're going to go for the high ground. Make sure no one's around.
Ultra One, this is Dino 4. We're moving to the LZ for
We'll wait for
extraction
Dino
now.
4 to come and pick us up. So them guys seem to be over the river. We're going to try and get to the high ground over here. Look above us, make sure no one's sniping or jumping around. Get in this cover. Oh, another plate, that's good to get. Another plate and ammo. Right, so we're on the high ground here. Want to try and assess, have a look around.
This is Dino 4. We're approaching the LZ now. Keep it secure for us.
And there we go, we see him moving over there. Another good thing to do as well is marking people and vehicles, because you can try and tell where they're going to go. So as you can see here, they're reversing, and it looks like they may be coming over to me. So they've got quite a distance to travel. The chopper's here.
Ultra One,
Yep, they're coming over here. So let's get to the chopper. As soon as we get in, we get like a little 4-second or 5-second marker there. So they're not going to get here in 5 seconds. So we're just going to lay down, check our back doors, and we're up in the air. Good extraction from us, and they were definitely coming over here. The vehicle was pretty weak. We managed to disable their vehicle. Got a few shots off, and good extraction. Well, there you go, guys. That's my Solo M13B extraction. So as you can see here from our XP rewards, successful exfil. And we should have a weapon unlocked, which will be the M13B. And there it is, the hazardous. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching all the way through. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, have fun while gaming. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Peace.